Hello everybody, today is Saturday the 7th of June and I'm already back. And I just took a nap, I'm up. I did write a post, so instead of quitting, I decided I will make better content. It starts the same way though, but I will try to use more cameras, more angles and better editing. And the aim is to have a vlog out on Monday and a card making or another kind of crafty video on Friday. And before this vlog goes on, I need to warn you, this one is a mess because I want to show you what I did, what I tried to figure out. And storytelling, editing is not my strong suit. It's very bad. I need everything chronologically. And that is something I want to practice. Also need to learn to chuck out stuff that I'm I'm filming. Those are the things I want to work on, editing especially. And these are my new glasses. They are for against migraines. They should filter just more stingy lights, and they're not so dark, so you can see my eyes, which I would not like that, which I appreciate. Whatever, nearly see them, and it's not so dark, the glass, so it so my eye doesn't switch on to night mode, which makes it easier when I take it off, so it's not that, so that the eyes are on the right mode. So here we are trying to figure things out. How Tilly geht's nicht so gut, she's not so well. Ja, immer wieder. Ja, was there? See the growth. Okay, so I got my camera out, this one, and I remember things again. So I fixed the autofocus. Oh, it's a bit funny. I'm sorry. I just set it back to the standard settings, and now the autofocus seems to work. But I remember when I record with this one, there's always a whooshing sound. So I do have my tiny microphones here, which I might be able to put in there, but that doesn't have this. So I need an adapter from this to USB-C, which also is the same as iPad, as the iPad. It all comes back to me. So there's always a problem with something. The autofocus was the problem and the sound. And then I bought a microphone that didn't fit. With everything I got, there was a problem, and that's why I got another thing, and that's why, in the end, I just did it with a phone. Yeah, well, maybe I tried to figure stuff out. Also, I'm trying to figure stuff out. There's a button. At least, that was the first time I could look at my camera kind of in quiet and peace and quiet and patience somehow. So, yeah. Now I'm filming way more than usual. Okay, so I just tried to figure stuff out, and now I remember why it's so annoying, because we have those USB-C sticks for the cord and stuff, and there's also the lightning thing, which phones have a lot, iPhones, and then there's cameras have a different one, and then the microphone has a clinker, like a round one. And now I've ordered it already. I thought the camera has a USB-C, which is the small, like the iPad has. So I ordered one from the Lightning, which the the phone has, the small one, the flat one, to this little round one into the camera. And then I ordered it. And then I realized, no, it's not a USB-C that goes into the camera. No, it's a camera one. And I do have a camera one to adapt there, but on the other side there's a normal USB thingy, but on the other side I just need a thing for the lightning stecker. So now I remember again, because I get lost in all the adapters. I need an attachment with or the right thing. Or I could just have a USB normal plug, big one, and on the other side to attach a lightning phone charge thingy. So it is maddening, all those things. Then you have this adapter and that adapter. Ugh, okay. So, but the one I ordered is not wrong, so I can use that. It's on the other side. I can use it for my iPad. I will already use it. I have this tiny cute little microphone with a clinker stecker, where I have an adapter for from clinker to lightning, because I used it for my phone, and now I can use my other adapter from lightning to USB-C, and then I can use it with my iPad, I think. And on the other side there's the lightning adapter where I could try to plug my microphones in there too, so if I ever film it with my iPad, or I cancel the order. So here is part of my solution for that. Comes in a very, very soft bag, or there's also a more expensive thing with a casing. I have 3 adapters. They all go to USB-C. That's the one that the iPad has. And on the other hand, I have one lightning, one I guess it's HDMI, and one USB-C. So then I have those. I have this one, which goes from a USB-C input. So this is a male plug, and those are both males. And this is a female part. Yeah, wonder why that is. And then you can attach this USB-C to a normal USB. And also here I have an elongating cord, just USB-C to USB-C, which is cool. So I have a few adapters, but somehow it doesn't make sense to have 2 outgoing plugs here and here. Unless I want to attach my phone directly to my iPad, I can use this one. But normally you have something that needs another plug. So it needs a receiving end, and for that I have, this is from lightning. So where's that? There goes lightning in here. This is what I have for my microphones now. And then on this side I have USB-C. So I just use this one on my mics without the cord. And then I realized if I actually still want to try that with my camera, I need a link between a USB-C and a USB-C cord. So, because then I can link from one to the other. So the tricky part is not only to know which plug you need, but also do you need the female kind or the male? So even more options. And that is my technical rant here. And this is now over. So it is now Sunday. Happy Pentecost, everybody. Even though that is over once this video is out. Okay, so I want to show you the before I turned around everything in my living room and the other one, and then the after. Okay, my table is now this way. And I would like to film, also stream some things sometimes from this angle. That's also why I have my PC and everything, my laptop over here. I've been looking into Prism streaming, but I can't figure it out yet. Also got my diamond paintings here now, and another table with my brother scanning cut, but the best thing is over here. Can I do that? Ah, now you can see it better. So that is very cool. I normally sit back there, and I've switched this one. This was over there. It's now here, and this is all my papers. I have everything within reach when I want to make a card. Might look a bit cluttered, but it is quite organized. Also, I got my those are my 2 private office drawers, just with papers and things. Then our crafty drawers, and over there I have one drawer with cords and audio supplies, and the other one with camera stuffs. And up here I have this thing, which also can go quite far down. I did footage the coloring I will show you. I put my phone on here and tried this out. I can even get it a bit lower. I have a plug here, and it has modes. It has some modes, lighter and darker and brighter and stuffs. Okay, doesn't register. That is one thing. And this is the footage I got with the thing I just shown you with the ring light. And it might be a bit weird to have this thrown in, but I tried to break up all my information, also get out all my clips that I filmed and tried stuffs out, because I like to use them. And I am coloring with Copic colors. I always do the ground layer in the lightest color. Then I go in with a shadow shading with one darker color. And after that, I don't know which numbers they are, I take another darker one, and then I do a little overkill. So I go back with a middle color, blend it out a bit, and with the last one. And sometimes I lose all my shading by doing that. I do it a bit too much. It turned out fine here. Also try to be a bit quicker. Just don't be too precise, because I don't know if you know Sandy Alnock, but she's a very good colorist, and she colors very funnily. It looks very crazy sometimes, but it turns out lovely. So not too precise is not the worst thing. Okay, also up there I rearranged stuffs. I have put those here, they were there and there. Okay, so that is one thing. I got a new, so I had this thing with the ring light I had for a while and never got to use it. And then I have this new thingy. For the camera, it's a cheap one, so I can do face down stuffs, and I will show you footage with that too. And here it is. I'm also trying out DaVinci with the panning in. I can do that with that, also with the speeding up. This is sped up by, I don't know, 2000, by a lot. But other than that, I went back to iMovie, but I might use DaVinci for certain things. And you can see that I use my left hand and my right hand for things here. My right hand got a bit better, so I can do line blocking again. Put more than one on my diamond pen. But I shouldn't do it too often. So, and I cannot do that with my left hand. It's okay. It's a bit too short, and yeah, I have to make it work. So I just stuck it behind this chair. If it's gonna break, it's fine, because it was not that expensive. And then I have another one there for, well, I have plans. I actually want to do streaming with 3 cameras. So one for the room, one for top-down view of what I'm doing, and one for a face cam. Well, I also have this stativ. I call it stativ. I don't know what it's called. Tripod thingy, which I have for 5 years already with my first camera. And I'm trying to set that up more, like here in the kitchen I have done stuffs, and for my cat, which I have switched over here. She's now, her food here, and the table's out, and she has her mansion, her 3-story building back here, and she accepted it. Yeah, so I set this up a lot, or is my aim to do that, and I can show you footage for that too. I'm in the other room. And I did this. I'm very happy about it. Here I want to do game streamings. As a noob, because I am a noob. I also have lights in here. I've got my switch there, and I have found a toggle, which is a graphic screen grabber, which puts it from the HDMI cord from my switch to my iPad, and it works. But it needs to be a graphic card something. Kind of needs to grab it out of the device and push it into iPad, because a normal HDMI cord to USB-C does not work. And they are $30 and they are wrong. But I can use it for something else. And this is just behind the door because I've shown you that before. So it's just all a bit rearranged. It's still a lot of stuff, a lot of clutter. Also this one is a bit different. Yeah, but not that much. I'm very happy about this. I took my chair from over there though. I hate it. Also cleaned the rolls. There was an inch full of hair rolled around. And but I like it. And I'm still working on having the camera set up here. I can show you that now. I have tried it out, but I still need more light and stuff. But yeah, well, so far I'm very happy about that and well motivated now. Yeah. I want to make better things. The streaming is very intimidating. Oh, it's back here. Okay. And even my stuff. Oh, how? Yes. But I want to do that. So, also, well, I can show you how I started all of that. Insert a clip now. So today is the 3rd of July, Friday. And I thought I might start vlogging. Thank you very much for subscribing to my channel, even though I don't upload any new stuff. This is due to my health. And that's also the reason why I can't read any longer, or haven't been able to since October 18. I have been unwell for quite some time, but that's getting better now. And I know this looks very energy-less at the moment and might be hard to watch, but it's basically what it is. I don't have that much energy. The hope is that I get better, and I would like to have that on camera because it pleases me to see that then. And this is years later and I'm so much better. And I mean, I also do it. I said I do it for seeing where I'm standing, and I can see how I'm progressing with my health. But it's also to connect to the world and to people, because I'm always here in my flat, and that's that. Because of my health, and that's fine. But yeah, I wanna also connect, and I got Tina and Darla and Tina and Sophie, and got really friends out of this, and yeah. Okay, so, and now I think I'm finishing this. I wanted to put that out next week. I wanted to prepare another card thingy, but I will just start another vlog later on. I'm glad when this one's out with all that technical clutter. So I thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one.